You think election day is when the country makes the big decision?
Nope, that already happened. You skipped the vote where they picked who you are allowed to choose from.
A primary election is how political parties decide who gets to represent them in the general election.
It's basically the nightclub entrance to democracy. Not everybody gets in.
Before Democrats and Republicans face off in the main election, each party usually has their own election first.
Like a job interview where every applicant thinks they're the chosen one.
Kind of, right? There are three main types of primaries. Open primaries, where voters can choose which party's primary they want to vote in. Closed primaries, where only registered party members can vote. And top two primary, or jungle primary. That's where everyone runs on the same ballot, and the top two vote getters get to move on to the general election.
Even if they're from the same party.
Meaning, in theory, one party can get locked out of the general election entirely.
I'm talking to you, California.
I said we weren't going to do this.
Fine. I'm talking to any state that woke up and chose chaos.
And here's the part most people don't realize.
In some places, this is the real election.
Because in some districts, they lean so heavily toward one party, whoever wins the primary is basically guaranteed to win later. So if you only vote in the general election,
sometimes you're just choosing between whoever survived the party cage match.
Exactly.
Finish him.
And primaries usually have a way lower turnout than the general election. So a much smaller group of voters ends up deciding candidates for millions of people.
Which is why people who scream "my vote doesn't matter" while skipping primaries is a little insane.
Makes no sense to me.
Primary election. Back in my day, we only had one election. You showed up, wrote a name on a piece of paper, put it into a hat, and whatever name got pulled out was a win.
So it's the vote before the vote. That's primary election.
Seriously? California, seriously?
I told you we were going to talk about the California governor's race.
I'm sorry, I'd rather be on Pet Finder after midnight, sitting there scrolling like, oh, this one's cute in the choke collar. Oh, and she's housebroken. Don't play with me like that.
All right. You don't get to use a computer anymore.